50 women from countries undergoing major changes are at Wellesley College for the first two-week session of the U.S. State Department's Women in Public Service Institute. It's part of a project co-founded by Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
The goal of the program is to make sure women are half the world's elected leaders by 2050. It was a question about Clinton's political future that drew the biggest applause.
Hillary Clinton was back at her Massachusetts alma mater with a message to women: continue to trailblaze and break through barriers.
As women, you have a special stake in the outcome, because we have seen that women's rights and opportunities can hang in the balance. And we know from experience that women's contributions are vital to building successful democracies and thriving societies.
The conference is the result of a partnership between the U.S. State Department and the nation's leading women's colleges. Their goal is to increase female global leadership from 17% to 50% by 2050.
The U.S. Secretary of State heading back to her alma mater.
Hillary Clinton and Madeleine Albright went back to school yesterday. The famous Secretaries of State visited their alma mater, Wellesley College, to open the first Women in Public Service Institute. It's part of a project that aims to increase the number of female global leaders. Clinton and Albright met with 50 women selected as rising leaders of their regions.
Each of you is here based on our assessment that you can make a real contribution to your country at challenging times like the ones we live in today.
The United States will stand with you as your partner and as your supporter to make what seems to be impossible possible.
But despite the serious questions of war and peace and human rights that were being discussed today, women both here in the United States and overseas can't help but wonder about the question: will Hillary run for president again?
We know we've got to keep pushing at that glass ceiling. We have to try to break it. Obviously, I hope to live long enough to see a woman elected president of the United States.
Will she or won't she? In 2016, she told the Wellesley College gals, be open to opportunities.
Hillary Clinton says she intends to retire when she steps down from her Secretary of State's post, but no one sees to really believe that, and her biggest supporters seem unwilling to allow it.
If you get elected as the next president, will we see?